Hey, Joe Friday, we're going on an adventure today. I'm going to show you somewhere to eat that's nearby and a pretty ride, and it is in Ottawa, Kansas.
And away we go. Getting along nicely here on Highway 56 in Kansas. We are heading to Ottawa from Topeka. This is a road well traveled, especially on the weekends, as visitors from Kansas City, Lenexa, Overland Park, Olathe come to visit the Evel Knievel Museum in Kansas. It's a gorgeous ride. What I love about 56 so much is that it's picturesque, it's flat, the road is well maintained. I haven't had a pothole yet. I've been about 200 miles this year on that Highway 56. What I really like about Highway 56 is I am convinced that if one were creative enough, they could create a calendar called Barnstorming Barns of Kansas. I mean, the architectural diversity of these things is significant. It's a sight to see, especially if you're looking for it. So while you're out here, go ahead and look for it. Now, we're going to take about a half an hour ride to Ottawa. In the meantime, we're going to stop in Ottawa for lunch. After we have lunch, we'll talk about barbecue just for about a minute, and then you can be on with your happy Friday. So looks like we're pulling up now, and this is Smoked Creations. You'll enter the address on your navigation before you leave, of course, because as you can see, we're kind of taking the back door in. Okay, I'm going to turn off the motorcycle and quit talking for a few minutes so I can stuff my face full of this delicious smelling barbecue. I'll see you in a minute, pals.
Pork, turkey, beef sandwich. I get okra and fries.
You have a shot?
No.
Okay, that was absolutely fantastic. Here's the deal. When you are on a road trip, you want to eat local, right? If you have barbecue in Kansas, you've got about a 95% chance of winning big because most of these places are family owned and operated. They have a passion for this smoke and the wood and the fire and customer satisfaction. This place is no different. One thing that is a little bit different is they had some things on the menu that are not barbecue to please other guests. They had fish tacos, which looked great, Philly steak sandwiches, which looked great. But we had the traditional barbecue, as you saw, a turkey sandwich and a brisket salad. They also have ribeyes on the menu, sometimes as a special. All the time they've got ribs and pulled pork, which we did not have, but which I've had before, and it's pretty good. Another thing on the menu that they have at Smoked Creations is desserts. They had some really good looking donuts. I didn't have room for them, but man, why don't you post a picture of it and tell me how they are. Now, as I said, barbecue abounds in this state. There's a place right at Historic Harley-Davidson of Topeka, which is adjacent to the Evel Knievel Museum. It's called Henry's Barbecue, and you're not going to go wrong there either. They have breakfast on Saturdays, and they have lunch the other days of the week, which is just great. And you don't have to travel long. We were just looking for an excuse to get out of town for a few minutes.
Thanks for going on that ride with me today. That was a blast. When you come to the Evel Knievel Museum, be sure to check out this place. Until then, happy landings.